Hello. Welcome to another episode of the Husky Butterboo podcast. This is Ariel coming back. See, I told you that I wouldn't take that long for another podcast to be recorded, so I'm a man of my word. And I'm here. And let's talk about a few things, shall we? I haven't been much into pop culture recently. There's very few things that kind of inspire me, I guess. Very few things that kind of call my attention. And just for curiosity, because I saw that the intro to the show Peacemaker, I saw it on the web, on social media, and I was like, interesting. So far I have seen 3 episodes of Peacemaker, and I like it. It's within the same lane of the Suicide Squad from last year. R-rated. This one is a hard R. Mr. Invisible, not Invincible, Invisible. A1. Doo 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 doo. John Cena is in it, and he kills it. He's perfect in the role. I have absolutely no complaints. Everybody's perfect in their roles so far, and I'm not gonna review it. I'm just gonna say, if you liked Suicide Squad from James Gunn, the James Gunn version, I know it didn't do that well on theaters, but they had the idiotic idea of putting the movie on theaters and simultaneously on HBO Max. They kind of shot themselves in the foot on that one. But again, the movie is just amazing. I love the movie, and I really enjoyed the series. No spoilers, no spoiler talk on my end on that. I'm just saying that you like it. Now, you gotta have a very dark sense of humor, and you have to tolerate nudity, let's just say. Because, yes, this one, a lot of topless, not a lot actually, like 2 chicks, two females exposing their breast in the series, and a lot of cursing, a lot of foul language. If you don't, or you're not very sensitive to that kind of thing, then don't see it. I pretty much don't give a shit because I curse, and I'm tainted, and I am not a very fulfilled, good, old Christian as I should be. But I curse a lot, and I have a dirty mind and a dirty sense of humor, a dark sense of humor, actually, and therefore I do see that kind of stuff. So I've been stuck on episode 3. I know episode 4 came out this week. I haven't been able to see it due to reasons, but it has my thumbs up so far. John Cena is killing it. Everybody is killing it, and it provides good explanation for certain things. I'll just leave it at that. So miraculously, yes, today I decided not to know how to talk. I haven't spoiled nothing today, so I'm in a weird position. I haven't seen Cobra Kai season 4 yet, and the reason I haven't is because thanks to thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in. Yeah, so I'll keep that in. Nobody listening anyway. Uh, I haven't seen Cobra Kai because, thanks to the beauty that is YouTube, they actually post every other scene. And, well, although I haven't seen the whole series, I kind of got the gist already of what the season is about. So, Terry Silver comes back, helps Cobra Kai, spoilers, win the All Valley tournament, but they cheated. Oh, the old playbook from Eddie Guerrero: lie, cheat, and steal. Basically done all 3, but without the charisma and charm of Eddie Guerrero. Rest in peace. And some people turning baby faces, some people turning heel. What does that mean? Do your fucking research. I don't have to explain every fucking thing to you. If you're a wrestling mark like me, you got it. If you didn't, fuck you. I'm being very antagonistic in this episode, I guess. Well, that's what you get for listening to me. You know, you don't get the. You want to talk about sunshine and rainbows? You got somewhere else. This is not the place. So and I'm also I mean I see the movie there looking at me. It's like, are you gonna look at me? The movie I'm talking about and referencing is Matrix Resurrections, and no, I don't want to see it. Is it because of the bad reviews? In part, but I just get a feeling that it's not gonna be up to par. And I already had a good concept about the old movies, especially number one, the first one. The other two are meh at best. But it is what it is. It's just that, like, I don't know if I'm just. Do I have short attention span, or am I losing my passion for just general pop culture shit? Because I used to be like an IMDb data bank of knowing every very specific shit. Well, back in DR, but then again, I'm going to use an expression in Spanish, so forgive me. En el país de los ciegos, esto es atracción turística. Translated is that in the country of blind people, the one-eyed man is a tourist attraction. Uh, so I was the specimen because in DR, I mean, not until now, like DR right now, like pop culture now is a big thing. Like they got these things called otakus, like the kids that love anime, Japanese anime. My daughter's an otaku now. She's full-fledged Naruto. Oh my god. Uh, you see, I don't push shit on my daughter. I let her find her way and be her own individual, and I don't push shit on her. So she found her way. She loves anime. I tell her not to show her the drawings to Grandpa because Grandpa still thinks that everything is the devil, thanks to preachers that feed on insecurities, telling people that Disney is the devil, this is the devil, that is the. Like if you're looking the devil on everything, I think the problem is you, not the devil itself, because to it's going to be a weird quote, but the beauty is on the eye of the beholder. In this case, the devil's in the eye of the beholder. So if you're just looking at Satan everywhere that you go, that's pretty much on you, not on me. That's on you. You have the problem. There's something wrong with you. There's something definitely wrong with you. So not my shit, not my problem. I don't give a shit. In other news, I've decided to take a hiatus, an undisclosed, undetermined hiatus from drawing. Um, I've come to the conclusion that in my life, one of the biggest banes in my existence has been drawing. Now, drawing has been also a blessing in my life because it's helped me cope with a lot of shit. Drawing to me is not for me to show, oh, look how good I am. It's never been about that. Drawing for me has been like my, where I leak out my soul, to sort of say that way. Like, it comes from a very deep, feral, passionate side in my soul, and I've always enjoyed drawing. But lately, there's no joy in doing it. I've tried to pick up a pencil or a digital pen, draw on a pad, draw on the computer. I tried and nothing comes out. I mean, it's not that nothing comes out. My hand knows what it does. It's just that the the source of where that hand gets the inspiration is like it's dried up, and I've had a lot of horrible experiences due to drawing. Like, you gotta understand, like, there was a point in my life that I only drew and I only wanted to draw, 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 draw. And my mom had to send me to the psychiatrist because she forced me to stop drawing. And by the way, this happened when I was a kid. I don't know, like eight, seven, eight, 8 or 9 years old. I don't remember well. I think it was back in 87, I guess. 86, 87, 88. I don't remember. Back then, yes. Oh, by the way, yes, I am old. By the way, yes. Yes, I am old. I'm old. Yeah, 43. Gonna go to 44 this year. So, yeah, good times. Anyway, uh, she took me to the psychiatrist because apparently I went berserk and secluded myself because I was already an introvert. Spoilers. Since I was a kid. Spoiler alert. I've always been an introvert, and I got worse as a kid because apparently, as the psychiatrist told her, drawing is my only way to express myself on what's the hell is going on inside of me. So it's not that I was, you know, a very talkative kid. I hid behind my emotions and created a little world inside my head, and that's where I stood most of the time. And very rarely I expressed myself to anyone because I was afraid, and kind of still am afraid of people. Uh, I said a bunch of times, I've told this to my wife, and I've said it to myself because if you're going to have a very interesting conversation, talk to someone smart, and I haven't found someone smarter than me. That's a joke and being sarcastic. I don't think I'm actually that smart. Anyway, but talking to myself and talking to my wife, I've always said that, uh, just listening to that expression right now made me kind of chuckle. Anyway, anyway, I always thought to myself, I don't know if there's a God or if there is a devil, but I do know that evil exists, and for the most part, I've seen it on people, and most of them have tried to hurt me, like on a 75% ratio. I have these numbers down. I don't know who's the accounting company that does the numbers on this, but these are the figures that come up on my head, like ballpark figures. So yeah, 75% of the time people are trying to fuck me, and not in the bedfellows kind of way. Like, ooh, let me show you this and I give you that. I don't know why French has to be always the go-to accent in order to represent fucking, but nonetheless, I'm gonna cough again. Spoilers. I apologize. Anyway, so yeah, where was I going with all this? Oh yeah, the psychiatrist told my basically chew my mom's ass off and told her like stop prohibiting him expressing himself, let him draw, sign him up to drawing classes, which she tried, but I never could because I have very short attention span. I'm very difficult to learning. Basically, I'm stupid. The grades prove it. Then, when I was a teenager, then they did a psychological test on me. Then they determined that I wasn't actually stupid. I was actually very smart. It's just that I don't learn the same way normal people learn. I learn by touch and go experience, and generally, I like to teach myself because I only trust me. And if you're a human being and you're trying to be nice with me, I take that like this is a front. He's going to stab me or she's going to stab me anytime now. I have a certain exception with that rule. Very few people have that exception in that rule in my mind. But for the most part, yeah, I really don't trust people in general. What does this have to do with me drawing? Well, that right now the well is empty. I don't know if I'll ever draw again. Maybe I will. Maybe I don't. I don't know. But right now, at this particular time, I have zero intentions of drawing whatsoever because the well is dry. Why the well is dry? Because I don't see any inspiration right now to draw. There's very little inspiration because in case you don't know, I'm living in an apartment in the state of New York all alone while my wife and daughter are in DR, very, very, very far away from me, and it's hard for me to even think about anything else other than their well-being and me not being there to cover needs. I cover needs, send money, whatnot, but it's not the same. I want to be there, pick up my daughter from school, pick up my wife from work, like I used to do. It's hard for me to leave my girls alone. It's very hard, and it's been 7 months almost, and yet I find it very, very, very difficult. My only saving grace is that I'll be seeing them soon. I gotta go to head up to DR to fulfill part one of my main purpose of this year, which is getting my girls here. So I'm gonna do my girls' paperwork for her to get here, and hopefully, God willing, the universe willing, whoever is out there taking care of me and my family willing, that we get her paperwork and then start my wife's, and God do a miracle and both of them end up here mid-year or at the latest the end of the year. That's my hope. That's my desire. That's what I want. And I usually I'm looking at the list of things because I did a list of things to talk about just so that I wouldn't be incoherent babbling, although you've kind of heard that already. I already go all over the place. Well, what can I say? When I talk, I'm a Jackson Pollock painting. I'm just spraying shit all over. Let me laugh at myself. Anyway, so I noticed on the list that I'm going through, it's like, okay, you started well, but now you're finishing off with a downer. I don't think necessarily it's a downer. Let's see if we can unpack this shit. I was listening to a guy do, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know what the fuck to call it. What the fuck the things that Tony Robbins does, like trying to make people feel better about themselves and shit. Something like that. So I was listening to this dude, this Japanese, and he was talking about the difference of between being honest and being intact. Let me explain. He told the story of a dude who ordered a pizza for him and his female companion in his hotel room, and the pizza box arrived with thousands of dollars inside of it. And the girl was like, "Shit, we just hit the jackpot. God damn." She's counting the money, and he's like, "No, no, 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 no. I can't keep this money. No, I can't. We can't keep this money. This is not how my dad raised me." And the woman was like, "Are you fucking crazy? You keeping this goddamn money? What the fuck are you talking about?" And he's like, "No, no, 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 no. My dad didn't raise me that way." So he went with the woman, took the pizza box with the money, all the money, and went back to the pizza place and said, "Look, I ordered pizza, but you guys delivered this box full of money. I'm coming here to take it back. You don't even have to give me the pizza. I don't give a shit. Just have your money, and I'll be on my way." And they were like, the people in the pizzeria was like, "Holy shit, you're such an honest man. Do you know that there's a reward for returning that? I mean, did you listen to the radio?" And I was like, "I didn't listen to shit. I'm just returning this, okay? That's all." So no, no, no. People gotta know this story. People gotta have to know. It's like, no, no, no. I don't want people to know shit. I just want to go. I just want to leave. I got my female friend over there. We gotta go. It's like, no, 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 no. We're gonna get somebody from the radio station right now. We're gonna interview you because this is the most honest, sincere thing that a human being has done. Like you are like selfish, unselfish. I don't know how to say that. Selfishless. I guess. Jesus Christ, help me. I don't know how to speak English. And the dude is like, no, I don't want nobody to know. I don't want nobody to know. And then the people are like, why? Then he takes the dude on the side. He's like, look, this is the thing. I'm fucking this bitch on the side. We ain't married. We're fucking cheating on each other's spouses. And if you blow this whistle on, then everybody's gonna know. And I don't want people to know about this shit. So, can you pretty please, with sugar on top, do not tell people what the fuck happened here. So, the moral of the story is this. Was the dude honest? Yeah, he spilled the beans about what the fuck he was doing. He was very sincere. He was very open and talked about, he was honest. But was he intact? Like, was his integrity intact? Did he have integrity? No. It's a fucking lying piece of shit. I mean, he was honest about his shit, but he was still hiding, certain details. And guess what? Not like, I admire honest people that like talk about their mistakes. I really do that. I really admire the people that do that because the world right now is so full of shit. Like 9 out of 10 people that you meet are full of shit. Are fucking lying to themselves first and foremost, and then giving the biggest bullshit lies to everyone else. They feed bullshit and they sell bullshit on the reg. It's like a conveyor belt that's just going on circle. It's an eternal line of bullshit being fed to himself and bullshit that he's feeding to others as well. So bullshit rampant everywhere. So I really have a thing about bullshit that I really, really fucking hate. I hate people that are bullshitters, and I hate those who obviously are bullshitting themselves, not the individual per se. Like there's some people that, how do I explain this? There's some people that believe their own bullshit, but they believe it not because they believe it's true, but they believe it because they are scared of the outcome. They rather believe a fucking lie than actually face the evil that's within them and face the truth. So they'll feed themselves bullshit and they psych themselves. They trick themselves into believing this bullshit, but they fucking know deep side of their hearts that it's bullshit. And that's the worst part. That's the part that I really dislike. I really dislike that. And after hearing that parable, that story, whatever you want to call it, in what camp am I? Am I a honest person, or am I a person that is intact, that is integral? Oh God, Jesus Christ! That a person that has integrity. Because if you want to know the difference between what is being honest and having integrity, honesty is like saying the truth. That's honest, saying the truth. But integrity is saying the truth to yourself, even when there's nobody there. To being the person that you say to others when nobody's there. So, after getting that definitions out, do I have integrity, or am I honest? Quite frankly, I'm more honest than having integrity. I'm missing a lot of shit in my life right now. A lot of fucking mistakes. Some of them I'm very well aware. And some of them I might be oblivious to. But I'm really, really fucking trying to not feed myself bullshit. Because I know how that is, how that goes. When you feed yourself bullshit, because I've done it before. I've seen what feeding bullshit to yourself is. The biggest bullshit that I've ever sold myself was false religious Christianity. In what way, I'm not going to go into details, but that was the biggest bullshit I've ever sold myself into. And fell for it hook, line, and sinker. Hook, huh? That's an AW reference right there. Send hook. Anyway, uh, nobody's gonna get that. Like maybe one is gonna be like, oh, it's an AW mark. Yes. So, what do we do? What do we do? Like, do we really want to be good people? And this is the thing that ties me back into my Christianity and believing in God because of the moral dilemma. Because whether God actually for realsies exist or not, I go with Jordan Peterson on this. It's like you should act like there is a God in order to live a real fulfilled life, because there are no worst lies than the ones that we tell ourselves. Like, do the lies that we tell others have consequences? Fuck yeah. A lot of consequences. Bunch of consequences. But the ones that we tell ourselves, those are the worst. Because we go on and on and on in our life that is basically meaningless because it has no fucking foundation. You're fucking walking on air and you haven't realized that you're gonna fucking fall. I don't want to talk about negatively about my past experiences in the faith department, not to shit on anybody, because it was my fault. Whatever fucking happened in the past, it was me. It's all me. It was on me. It was all me, and that's it. That's it, and that's that. It was me. I fell for that shit. I'm the one to blame. That's it. That's all I need. But do I have what I guess I'm trying to say is that although I try to be honest, maybe even to a fault, what I need in order to maybe jump the next hurdle in my life, maybe the reason I've been stuck in a rut in some places is that because I don't have or lack true integrity. But that's just me making a judgment call on myself. Like, for example, this is me calling attention to myself. I found on my phone a list of shit that I wanted as goals for this past year, 2021. And I'm going to start just fucking laughing at myself because the first one says, lose at least 60 pounds. Motherfucker, I've gained 60 pounds. Oh, you dumb fat fuck. Build a website for the Husky Barbu podcast. That I actually accomplished. HuskyBarbuPod.com. It's alive and well, and you can visit it, and you can listen to all the previous podcasts. So it's that I actually accomplished. So patting myself on the back right there. Good on you, Ariel. Okay. Complete my first comic book series. Right. Make more original t-shirt designs. Right. Be more active with my family. Well, with my immediate family, like wife and daughter, yes. I always in the mix. But with my extended family, like my dad, my brothers and sisters, aunts, uncles, nope. And still, nope. Go out more. Well, kind of accomplished it because I moved from DR to New York. So, what more out can you go? I mean, a whole different country. So, kind of mission accomplished. This one. Make an effort to pray more, but remove all religious pretentious bullshit from it. Yeah, that's another laugh right there. This one is a real kick in the nuts for me. Be a better guitarist. I switched to bass. Write new songs. Haven't written a song in since like I don't know. I don't even remember. Take better care of yourself. Nine. That's no in German. Make make more money for me and my family. Actually, mission accomplished. Actually, yeah. Actually, mission accomplished. So scratch that. So right now, two goals were achieved. And the last one, set up my recording studio properly. Uh, I mean, I had a recording studio in DR, but I gave all that equipment away, and since then I have purchased new equipment here in the States, so kind of mission accomplished. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, and just for shits and giggles, I'll tell you the goals for this year that I wrote. Lose weight. How many? Not even specified. Get Emma and Ari here. That's my wife, my daughter, and my wife, respectively. Be healthy in mind and spirit. That's very wishful thinking there. Find what to do in life and be happy doing it. Yeah, that's one that's been on my head for a while. Find a place of my own. Well, I kind of have a place, but it's not of my own as of me owning it. I do have a place that I own, an apartment in DR, but it's small as fuck. But still, it's mine. So, but I mean, when I say find a place of my own, I guess it's here in the States, wherever that may be, wherever the Lord of heaven above will provide or whatever. Be my own boss for the rest of my life. Wouldn't that be something? The other one I won't mention because, uh, get a good vehicle. Yeah, because right now I have none, and no more debt, debt, debt. You have that fucking B in the middle. I mean, you say debt, but DEBT. So what? The B is silent. Fucking English, I'm telling you. Like Spanish is better because you can write it. You basically, as you say it, you write it. It's basically how you say it, you write it. So whatever you say phonetically, that's basically how you write it. And how the hell the language sounds in Spanish, those are the letters that you do. So writing Spanish and reading Spanish is fucking walking a fucking walk in the park. Okay, sorry for that outburst. And no more debt ever. Now this one is kind of almost halfway done because though I do have some debt, not in the level though as I did last year. Last year I was fucking nose deep into fucking debt, but now I'm a little bit more lighter. So thankfully that's good. So so it hasn't been all losses, you know. It hasn't been all losses. There's some losses. I mean, it's mostly losses, but some wins. So why am I saying this? Well, that old Shakespeare quote: "This above all to thy own self be true." Uh, I try to be true to myself, true to my mind, true to my soul, true to my heart. And my heart right now is going through a conflict in my head too. And I'm being honest and sincere about it. Maybe this is not things that you would like to know about somebody. It was like, what the fuck do I give a shit about your fucking problems? You go fucking cry me a river. Believe me, I know what it is like to listening people crying and complaining and bitching and moaning. So if you're listening to this and you're listening to my problems and me spewing them, just take it. Just take it. Just take it. And laugh with me. I'm laughing at myself. Just laugh with me. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Just laugh at me. Anyway, I guess we're ending it now. Yeah, we should end it now. So, if you want to follow the podcast, listen to the previous ones, you can just go to our website, huskybyboopod.com, where all the podcasts, all the previous podcasts are there. You can listen to them anytime. Also, I'm thinking of going and doing back videos, but not the full podcast and not portions of the podcast either, because, well, for reasons. So I'm just thinking about doing videos, but like shorts, like short shit. I don't know, like 10-minute videos, something like that. So check the Husky by Boot Pod a YouTube channel soon, because we'll probably start making content. So yeah, this has been Ariel, and this has been the Husky Bible Podcast, episode 58. And hopefully next week we'll be ready to do another one, and that would be the last one. Then I'll be taking a little hiatus, since I'll be going to DR, visit the family, and do my little girl's paperwork, then come back. So after next week, so I believe I will do another podcast next week, and then after that we'll take a little hiatus, and then come back from there, and hopefully we will get good news. So again, this has been Ariel, and this has been the Husky Bible Podcast. I hope that all you are well. All my bullshit and diatribe aside, I really do hope that all you are well that are listening, and thank you for listening to the podcast, the few of you that do, and thank you for the support. Thank you for being there, and thank you for, those few of you. I mean, you're pushing me to keep doing this, and I'm trying to make a commitment. One a week. They may not come in the same day, but they're coming. The thing is that we got to get used to it. Got to get used to me talking shit for whatever time frame, and just express myself. So I'll shut up now. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Please subscribe. If this is the first time you listen to one of the podcasts, please subscribe. Wherever the hell you get your podcasts, YouTube, whatever, SoundCloud. I don't think I'm in SoundCloud. No. Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get it. So thank you again. This has been the Husky Bible Podcast. This has been Ariel. Thank you. Bye.